department leadership failed to provide adequate oversight in several areas, reporting of inmate deaths, sexual abuse, or making sure that the inmates get adequate medical help. 8 deaths misreported as natural deaths. Things like this are wrong, then maybe the whole story is not. Maybe questions about it.
CoreCivic is an agent of the department, so the department is responsible for CoreCivic's actions.
Many of them were not from natural causes. Murder, drug use. The accreditations that we've apparently received from these national groups are based on false information. Obviously, we have an extraordinary failure here.
Faces change up here. The people up here do nothing. The people in your position do nothing. What do these contractors have to do, in your mind, to ever reach breach of contract and throw them out?
It is evident that there is definitely room for improvement. But many of the issues that we face here in Tennessee are some of the same issues that most other states face.
We're assessing these folks over $2 million in damages, and we're getting back $92,000.
What happened here with the state's $2 million?
It's his interpretation of the contract that this was permissible. I think we agree now that it was not.
So when are the taxpayers going to get their $2 million back?
I know of no plan.
I spent 12 years in Whiteville. It is a very, very corrupt place, from the rooter to the tutor. CoreCivic 2019 handbook, they're not following this stuff. Sometimes you don't get fed. You can't go to your religious service. Committed a crime, but that doesn't mean that we're supposed to be treated like animals. I'm not looking for no money, no lawsuit money. I'm not looking for none of that. I'm looking to make things better inside their prison. Simply corrupt.
I have been waiting since the day of my last testimony for the state of Tennessee to do the right thing, and now you have the evidence in front of you. Cut the contract with CoreCivic, create an oversight board of TDOC, and bring justice to all of these families.
Like you're a personal witness to all that.
Yes.
Lying to medical officials and covering up somebody who then, did that person die or?
Yes.
Okay.
I assumed smart people would do something about the depravity I witnessed working at Trousdale 3 years ago. I was wrong. Legislators helped keep CoreCivic in business for 30 years while corrections costs soared past $1 billion. How many of you have dropped in for a surprise visit at a CoreCivic prison to check up on the nearly $200 million you give them every year? How many have visited $50 million per year Trousdale on a night when there are 20 staff for 2,552 inmates? A human is a human is a human. There before the grace of God go I. This audit is the tip of the iceberg. Why would you ever rehire a substandard contractor, even for the roof of your home? End the CoreCivic contract.
My son was diagnosed with Hep C about 10 years ago, and though there is medicine that can cure him, he has received no treatment as of today. He has been savagely beaten. He was put in the hole for 5 weeks with no family contact until his wounds healed. He received no medical care while he was there. He is hungry all the time. You've heard just a few reasons to end private prisons and to make changes in our state prisons. You may choose to look the other way, but you can never again say that you did not know.
I was personally a witness, and I was the charge nurse assigned that day, performed CPR on him until he was pronounced dead.
So you were the treating person, and no one from the department ever came and interviewed you as part of this investigation that was reported?
That is correct. All of these promises and assurances that you are receiving today are the exact same promises and assurances that you were given the last time I testified in front of you.
I'd have to say that extending this department 4 years after receiving a 210-page audit report on Friday, that would be one of the most extraordinary abdications of responsibility by the legislature that I've ever heard of. And I thought
we're not going to have that, please.
The public received this audit report on Friday. It's Monday morning, and we are literally proposing to take no further action. We could ourselves investigate these findings. So does this committee have no interest in oversight, in performing its oversight function at all? That is incredible. The notion that we're going to come in and give them a full extension, I will be voting no, and I would recommend the committee members not sign on to what essentially amounts to a legislative cover-up.
Does Chairman Roberts' motion take in and address what these people have come forward and expressed to us today?
I'm completely convinced we are headed in the right direction. The room, well, you can scoff if you want, and that's fine. There are a lot of fingers of blame to be pointed here. Let's keep working together to make our prison system in Tennessee the best it can possibly be.